You're alive.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. So this is a surprise interview from the Caribbean Association of Massage and Bodywork Practitioners. And we are in the season where we are celebrating our Caribbean Body Workers prestigious awards. And as a surprise, we have one of our awardees in the category of long service, Naficia Evans. She is from the beautiful island, the Spice Island of Grenada. And she's going to be interviewed by our very own, our General Secretary, Marcelina White. And we are really looking forward to hear what's going to come forward from the feature. All right, so all over to you, Marcelina.
Hi, good afternoon, all. It's a pleasure to be on live with you today. Hello, Naficia.
Hi there.
How are you doing today?
Not bad at all. Can't complain.
Well, we'd like to welcome you to our virtual edition of our Caribbean Bodyworkers Prestigious Awards. This segment is a runner-up to the award where we are going to do My Therapist's Journey, and today it's with Naficia Evans. So,
Thank you for
Naficia,
having
are
me
you ready?
virtually. Yes, I'm ready. It's always a pleasure to be able to speak about massage, and so I'm excited.
Wonderful. So let's get started. So, how did you get into massage? Who is Naficia in the world of massage?
All right. So, I was introduced to massage at a tender age. I love just rubbing massage, but when I was introduced professionally it was in 2007. Um, I just lost the love for teaching, and I was home being a stay-at-home mom. And I noticed that La Source was offering a course, and I thought it would be fun, something to just learn while I enjoyed being at home. Did I know that I would have found myself hooked? And there's where it started at La Source in 2007. We started the course and finished in 2008. So that's where I started.
Was that what
Life
propelled you to decide to become a
it
massage therapist?
it did. I grew up in Guyana first and foremost, and it wasn't something that we knew of as a profession, but it was always something that was done to relieve pain. And I can remember from a tender age, my grandmother would always have me rub her foot to bring about ease. And that was my first impression of massage. It was only later that I found it was something that some people are, especially in Grenada, is mostly done just for relaxation purposes.
Okay.
So I think I what grew me into it was the satisfaction that I got after doing it.
So, what pushed you to develop yourself as a massage therapist? How did you work on developing your techniques?
All right. So I think for the first year of my career, I didn't focus much on developing techniques because you worked at an all-inclusive restaurant, resort, and you were basically given a routine. But I had this desire after having persons that come to me that had problems and issues, and I thought that I wasn't doing enough, just the routine, helping them. So I went ahead and I looked online for some courses, and that's when I started developing different techniques and understanding what it really meant to not only be a spa therapist, but to assist persons who are having discomfort. So I would want to say that my desire to develop my techniques came from wanting to help people feel better. And I wanted to feel more satisfied in what I was doing, helping persons.
That's great. Was there any particular person within the massage industry or in your life that pushed you? Who was your inspiration to move forward and
Um,
develop yourself?
Rose Dawson and Sally Dawson are two persons I owe a lot of gratitude for my push. They somehow always saw in me that great therapist, and I'm the type of person. I love to ask. If I find myself in a position where I don't know what to do of a particular situation, I love to ask. So I always run to them, and they were always there to assist me on that journey and guide me to some course that was happening or something that could help me to develop more skills. So I owe, and I always say it, I owe Sally and Rose Dawson, who are two Scottish women who helped me along this journey. They are phenomenal when it comes to massages, and not only massage, because I don't say I'm a massage therapist. I'm a holistic therapist. I do a little bit of both. So I don't only work on the
Awesome.
body. I try sometimes to work on the mind and everything. So I like to say that I'm a holistic therapist. So they were both instrumental in assisting me to understand that. And I somehow feel also that there is a gift within me. I don't know how to channel it, but I can sense energies and vibrations from people. And at first it used to scare me, but now, it's a great way that I can work with the body. So
So it's now a very important tool for you.
it is an important tool for me.
That's great. Due to your journey and the things you would have faced as a massage therapist in a field that is still young here in the Caribbean, what would you advise younger persons or persons who would now want to get into this field?
Um, I would advise persons wanting to come into the massage therapy field to first and foremost develop a love for it, because a lot of people come into it because they hear, oh, you can make money. But if you do not have that love and desire for what you're doing, it's a tedious job that you can certainly lose track easily. So I would advise first and foremost is to get that, to make sure that you love and you want to make a difference in people's feeling. I would also encourage them to have an open mind for learning. To keep learning. There's so much to learn, and that is one of the mindsets you have to come as a massage therapist. You always have to learn to do different things, to do it differently, to try a different way, to add another module or something to your belt.
So true. So true. Well, we have been faced with a pandemic, and it has
Yes.
affected us in some way or the other as a massage therapist. I mean, here in Trinidad, we can attest to the many changes that we have had to make in order to go forward and to help our clients and keep our businesses running. How has it affected you?
Well, to be honest, when it first started, it was a mere blow. Since I'm a mobile massage therapist, first and foremost, in October, I resigned from my duties as the spa manager at the Calabash Luxury Hotel and started my own business. I do a spa massage, massages not no longer in a spa setting, but in the comfort of your home. And I also had a beach open air facility. So being locked in, it was quite frustrating. Now starting business was blooming, and I was like, what would I do? Um, so I didn't do much massages. I am now picking up back, but I've used these hands a lot. I usually like to jokingly saying that these hands are my blessing. Whether I use them to touch you or do something for you, it's usually something that would cause you to love them. So over this pandemic, I've been cooking. I have
Oh,
so I've been doing more caters. I've thrown little events like pop-up events for a day and stuff like that, and massages wherever it come. Wherever I've been trying my best. I've also planted, which came out lovely. So I've just been doing what came, allowing my body to rest, which it definitely needed, and I didn't realize until I started feeling all those bones relaxing and what difference it felt like not being busy day after day. So I guess this pandemic has taught me how to improvise. So I've been just having a very, what you want to call, impromptu life at this point in time through the pandemic, and it's been great.
So now that we have heard that you're cooking, it means that when next we return to Grenada, you know where our dishes are coming from?
Definitely, it will be my pleasure to woo you into some mixture of Guyanese, Grenadian cuisine.
Awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
It will be pleasure.
I'm sure our president is as well.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to that. We had a ball in Grenada, so I'm looking forward to visiting that Spice Island again.
Great.
Awesome. So tell me something, Naficia. What do you do as a specialty? Do you specialize at all in your practice?
No, actually, that's one of the great things I like about me. I don't specialize basically. So I do from relaxation massages, therapeutic massages. I do facials, pedicures, manicures, body wraps, hot stones. I do not have a specialty, even though I do like more than anyone else of what I do. I love more therapeutic. I love when someone comes to me with a pain or an injury that I can bring about ease because it's more satisfying. However, one of the things I also pride myself as a therapist is to do therapy that um, is healthy for the body, allows you to feel better. So I don't do like the beauty stuff just for, the quick fix beauty, but allows us to feel better and have a journey of natural care for the body.
That's great. It means that you're definitely a holistic therapist.
Yes.
So, how can persons reach you in Grenada?
Okay. So you can reach me on WhatsApp, which is easier on 407-6081. I also have a Facebook page, um, Healing Touches Mobile Massages and Body Treatment Services. And I come to you because a lot of time people don't understand what is mobile therapy. They still call and ask you, where are you located? I come to you
Right.
and I create a little space in your room at a time that is convenient to you, and I still have that relaxing ambience. I light candles. I try to bring, make it a little space that you can relax. And there's absolutely a lot of benefits to having it in your space. You don't have to journey. And when you're finished and you're massage drunk, you can land straight in your bed.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, massage
that
drunk. I like
that seems to be an awesome experience. So,
it is.
Nafisa, it's been a pleasure. I know that we've been chatting for a long time, but it's been a pleasure to chat with you on this forum and learn so much more about this lady that we met last year.
It's my pleasure. And, meeting you guys has been one of the best experience because you guys are so, what I prize about you is you're so knowledgeable and you don't, most of the time, one of the problems you have with therapists is that we feel that we've learned something and we hide it and we don't want to share. I felt from the first instant you were so ready to share what you learned. And I think even though I was a massage therapist for so much years, my posture was one of my biggest issue. And after trying to correct it, every time I stood wrong, I felt like Marcelly was just watching me. And if I did that, that eye that she gave me, so I really, really appreciate meeting you guys, and it's a pleasure. And I look forward to a long, fruitful relationship with you guys.
And I look forward to the same. It was really good meeting you, Naficia. To see that we were such strangers when we met. I mean, we met in the middle of an event, and I was like, okay, I
Exactly.
want you to come and do this here with me. And you were just like, oh, sure, okay, this is what you're doing. Okay, I'm doing it just the same way with you. It was a great experience. Um,
Definitely. Having John by my side when I could call, oh John, I'm dealing with this, but I'm not certain I'm doing it right. How could I do
of
it? You don't
course.
know how much that means to me. So it's really a
Anytime,
pleasure.
anytime. My pleasure always. My pleasure always.
So
Knowledge is to
thank
be
you guys
shared.
for having me.
You're most welcome,
Yeah.
Naficia. Mr.
So,
President, it's all over to you now.
all
Any
right, so we
final
really
words for
thank
Naficia?
yes, I must say thank you, a special thank you to Naficia for giving us that wonderful highlight on her journey as a therapist, all the way from the Spice Island of Grenada. I like saying the Spice Island because I like being there. It's really a Spice Island. All right, and one question I will have for you though is where do you see massage going in the future, or where would you like to see massage go in the future,
All right. Is that personally or generally?
generally?
All right. So generally, if I speak from a Grenadian standpoint, I would like to see in Grenada we have a pool of therapists where we can work together to bring about education and unity between us. I want most of Grenada, I may be wrong, therapists are mostly spa therapists. And I think even though that's beautiful because of the hotel, we need to have a combination. So I would want to see more people move into more therapeutic, and we can do that in a more in now that we have the our arm of camp. I'm hoping to see that bloom into something where therapists have that haven of learning material, courses coming regular that we can improve ourselves and keep aiming to be the best um, therapists, all together. So definitely. And as for myself, um, I'm hoping not to only be a therapist, I'm hoping to add a few more body skills and to my to my belt so that I can be a more rounded body work practitioner. So let's see where that goes.
Okay, great, awesome. And it ties into our vision, so I can see us working together in the future to make this a reality. So again, the
Definitely.
future and Marcelina, this was an awesome opportunity for us to share and have it viewed by the public. So we look forward to more therapist journey or inspirational thoughts and motivation from our Caribbean Association of Massage and Bodywork Practitioners. It has been a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me take this opportunity to wish everyone listening a Merry Christmas. I know it would be a Christmas that is different from what we know. So let's get improvising. Have a great time putting yourselves first in terms of being healthy.
Thank you
And
very
same
much,
to
and
you,
same to you as
Naficia.
well.
Okay.
Okay, okay, bye bye, all.
Goodbye.
Bye.